Welcome back to the Daily Morning Sports Feed on Reds Army, with me as editor Olivia. Today, let's take a look at some notable sports news in the past 24 hours. Thank you for always supporting and accompanying us. Come to the following hot news. Live transfer talk. Real Madrid's Marco Asensio linked with Manchester United move. Bills' Matt Araiza accused in lawsuit of taking part in gang rape while at San Diego State. Hamstring injury could send San Francisco 49ers safety Jimmie Ward to IR to open season. UCL draw. Robert Lewandowski, Barcelona to meet Bayern Munich in group stage. Erling Haaland returns to face Dortmund. Live transfer talk. Real Madrid's Marco Asensio linked with Manchester United move. The summer transfer window is racing toward the September 1st deadline, and there's plenty of gossip swirling about who's moving where. Transfer Talk brings you all the latest buzz on rumors, comings, goings and, of course, done deals. Top story. Asensio linked to Man Utd. Real Madrid forward Marco Asensio has been linked with a potential move to Manchester United, according to the Daily Telegraph. Madrid are willing to transfer the 26-year-old Spain international for €30 million, but sources told ESPN on Thursday that the Red Devils are first prioritizing their pursuit of Ajax winger Antony. Ajax have communicated to United they will consider offers of around €100 million for Antony, because of the 22-year-old Brazilian's desire to move to Old Trafford, while the Dutch club have already rejected an offer of €80 million. Asensio, 26, has been unsatisfied with his starting minutes in Carlo Ancelotti's side, and with the 2022 World Cup on the horizon, the attacking midfielder is keen to garner match sharpness as he featured for just 8 minutes when coming on as a substitute in Real Madrid's 4-1 La Liga win over Celta Vigo. He would be the second Los Blancos player to make the switch to Old Trafford this summer after midfielder Casemiro joined United for €70 million earlier this week. However, United could be forced to compete with Arsenal for Asensio's signature, as the Gunners have also been linked with a move. Bills' Matt Araiza accused in lawsuit of taking part in gang rape while at San Diego State. Days after winning the starting punter job for the Bills, rookie Matt Araiza has been named as a defendant in a civil lawsuit by an 18-year-old woman who claims Araiza and 2 other San Diego State football players raped her last October. The Los Angeles Times reports that the woman claimed she was raped by the players at an off-campus party on October 17, 2021. One of the other 2 players, Xavier Leonard, is still with the Aztecs program while the other, Nolan Pa Awalico, is not, the Times reported. Araiza's lawyer, Carrie Armstrong, denied the allegations. It's a shakedown because he's now with the Buffalo Bills, Armstrong said, per the Los Angeles Times. There is no doubt in my mind that Matt Araiza ever raped that girl. The woman claimed in the suit that she went to San Diego police a day after the incident and was examined at a local hospital. No arrests have been made in the investigation. The Times story also referred to the newspaper's investigation into San Diego State officials seeming to cover up or ignore the incident amid the team's success last season. San Diego State won the Mountain West Western Division and finished 12-2. According to the Times report Thursday, campus officials said San Diego police told them not to take any actions that would compromise the department's investigation. Will the Bills discipline Matt Araiza? The Bills released a statement shortly after the Times published its story. We were recently made aware of a civil complaint involving Matt from October 2021, the Bills said. Due to the serious nature of the complaint, we conducted a thorough examination of this matter. As this is an ongoing civil case, we will have no other comment at this point. Confusion abounded last April after Araiza, who was dubbed Punt God in college, was taken by the Bills in the 6th round of the 2022 NFL Draft. He was the 3rd punter selected despite being considered the clear number 1 player at his position. The allegations may offer insight into why Araiza dropped. Will Matt Araiza face NFL discipline? Pro Football Talk's Mike Florio noted Thursday that the NFL's personal conduct policy doesn't extend to actions that occur before a player reaches the NFL, but the allegations can be considered retroactively if Araiza is accused in a future off-the-field matter. This article will be updated. Hamstring injury could send San Francisco 49ers safety Jimmie Ward to IR to open season. The San Francisco 49ers expect to be without free safety Jimmie Ward longer than they initially hoped. Ward suffered what coach Kyle Shanahan called a pretty bad hamstring injury on August 14, and though the Niners acknowledged he would miss some time, it could cost Ward the first month of the season. Niners general manager John Lynch said on the pregame show for Thursday's preseason finale against the Houston Texans that Ward is likely to land on injured reserve to start the season, which would cost him the first 4 games. "He allows us to do what we do," Lynch said on Amazon's broadcast. "He's a safety who plays like a safety but also covers like a corner. He's oftentimes our best coverman, so it's a big loss. But we got to find a way to step up." The Niners signed veteran safety Tashawn Gibson on Monday to increase the depth and competition with Ward out. Dante Johnson, who is entering his 9th NFL season, moved from cornerback to safety in camp and is getting a long look at free safety after returning from a rib injury recently. Tarvarius Moore and George Odom have also been getting snaps in Ward's place since his injury. Per league rules, if the 49ers want Ward to land on injured reserve with the option to return, they cannot make that move until after the cutdown to the initial 53-man roster. That means the Niners will have to carry Ward on the 53-man roster until after 4 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday before they can place him on injured reserve. If they did it before then, he would have to miss the entire season. UCL draw. Robert Lewandowski, Barcelona to meet Bayern Munich in group stage. Erling Haaland returns to face Dortmund. Barcelona have been drawn against Bayern Munich in the group stages of the 2022-23 Champions League, which sees Robert Lewandowski facing an early return to his former club while Manchester City's Erling Haaland will reunite with his ex-club, Borussia Dortmund. Lewandowski ended his 8-year spell at Bayern acrimoniously in July to join Barca in a €50 million deal and will face his old club after they were drawn together in Group C. Stream on ESPN+, La Liga, Bundesliga, MLS, more, U.S. Thursday's draw, which took place in Istanbul, Turkey, means the two clubs will face each other in the group stages of Europe's biggest club competition for a second consecutive season, with Bayern condemning Barca to a pair of 3-0 defeats last term as the Spanish Giants finished third and were sent to the Europa League, where they reached the quarter-finals. The positive part is that Lewandowski is with us. For him it will be a special game, Barcelona assistant sporting director Jordi Cruyff said. The last 3 or 4 games against them have been difficult, but we have strengthened ourselves and we are a different team. We are ready to compete face-to-face against Bayern. Added Bayern Munich's Thomas Muller. What a terrific story that we're going to meet Barcelona with Robert Lewandowski. For me, a supergroup with super teams. There will be some terrific Champions League nights for the football fans. But one thing is also clear. We'll have to do our homework to reach the round of 16. Inter Milan and Victoria Plzen make up the remainder of Group C. Meanwhile, Haaland, who joined City in a €60 million deal in June, faces a return to Dortmund, as the two clubs were drawn together in Group G alongside Sevilla and FC Copenhagen. City are naturally a force to be reckoned with in the Champions League. We're looking forward to it just as much as we are to the reunion with Erling Haaland, Dortmund midfielder Marco Reus said. Elsewhere, holders Real Madrid were drawn in Group F, where they will play RB Leipzig, Shakhtar Donetsk and Celtic. Madrid won their 14th Champions League title when they capped a remarkable run in last year's competition with a 1-0 final victory over Liverpool in May. Paris Saint-Germain were handed a tough group in Group H alongside Juventus, Benfica and Maccabi Haifa. The League One champions are still seeking their first Champions League title since the arrival of their Qatari owners in 2011, and will hand stars Lionel Messi, Kylian Mbappé and Neymar another chance at bringing a European trophy to the French capital. Liverpool will star in Group A, where they will meet Rangers, who are making their return to the group stages of the competition for the first time in 12 years, as well as Ajax and Napoli. The first thing to say is this is a proper challenge, Liverpool manager Jurgen Klopp told the club's website. All of the clubs have quality, they all have pedigree and I would say they all have a chance. The good thing is we do also, so it makes sense for us to look forward to the challenge and give it a try. This season's Champions League group stage will be played over a shorter period, 9 weeks rather than typical 12 weeks, due to the 2022 World Cup in Qatar, which begins in November. The knockout stages of the competition will take place later than in previous years, beginning on February 14, 2023. The final will take place at the Ataturk Olympic Stadium in Istanbul on June 10, 2023. Group A: Ajax, Netherlands, Liverpool, England, Napoli, Italy, Rangers, Scotland. Group B: FC Porto, Portugal, Atletico Madrid, Spain, Bayer Leverkusen, Germany, Club Brugge, Belgium. Group C, Bayern Munich, Germany, Barcelona, Spain, Inter Milan, Italy, Victoria Plzen, Czech Republic. Group D, Eintracht Frankfurt, Germany, Tottenham Hotspur, England, Sporting CP, Portugal, Marseille, France. Group E, AC Milan, Italy, Chelsea, England, FC Salzburg, Austria, Dinamo Zagreb, Croatia. Group F, Real Madrid, Spain, RB Leipzig, Germany, Shakhtar Donetsk, Ukraine, Celtic, Scotland. Group G, Manchester City, England, Sevilla, Spain, Borussia Dortmund, Germany, FC Copenhagen, Denmark. Group H, Paris Saint-Germain, France, Juventus, Italy, Benfica, Portugal, Maccabi Haifa, Israel. Information from Reuters was included in this report. And those are also the most outstanding morning news today. Thank you to everyone for listening and following redsarmy's daily news. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click like and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of the latest sports news.